This is another gang fight story, and I want to tell this story the time that you know got into it with three big ass Samoans at the Venice Fair Mall in Modesto. It's probably back in, let's see, had to be around 86, 87, 1986, 1987. Okay, one day we was in the mall. The mall was our hangout. That was 8-ball mob hangout. You know what I'm saying? Every Saturday we go to the mall, hang out, catch the bus, get a ride from some females, or one of my homeboys would have a car. We pile up deep in a car and go to the mall, chill out. You know what I'm saying? And get at some females and whatever. Just hanging out at the mall on a Saturday. That's what we did. Other gangs used to hang out there too. Every now and then we get into it with other gangs and shit like that. One day we had a shootout in the mall. That's another story. I'll tell that story later. But yeah, we had a shootout outside the mall one day with a rival gang. But I'll tell that story later. But this is the story about the three big ass Samoans. So one day we in there chilling. And, just a typical, Saturday, mall day. We ain't all together. A couple of my boys are somewhere else. A couple of my boys are, doing this, and me and MB, we was chilling right there in front of Burger King. If y'all remember the mall back in the day, where the buses go and drop people off at, there was Tilt when you first got in the game room, and there was Burger King right next to Tilt. I'm thinking it was, forgot what store it was across. It was a clothing store across from Tilt. But anyway, I forgot the name of the store. So we there chilling and shit like that, we get up, walk around, we see the Samoan dudes and shit, and they walking around mean mugging motherfuckers. There's three of them, two tall motherfuckers and one stocky motherfucker. The tall motherfuckers had to be 6 something, and the stocky dude had to be about, 5'10", close to 6 feet. He wasn't so tall as the other two tall dudes. And so they're walking around the mall mean mugging everybody. So, I remember I'm walking by a couple of my partners. They'd tell me to watch out for these Samoans. They walking around, mugging everybody and all this old shit. And I see the dudes and shit like that. And, they didn't see me at that point. But, I'm just watching and shit. So me and them, like I said, me and them, we chilling on a bench in front of Burger King. You know what I'm saying? And they walk by and they mean mug me and MB. Now, I told this story before. They mean mug me and MB. And so, when they mugged us and shit, and I know these dudes is way bigger than me and Michael, you know what I'm saying? And so they walked by us and mugged us and shit and walked into the game room Tilt. And so I look at MB, I'm like, nigga, what's up, nigga? Let's go get at these niggas, you know what I'm saying? It seemed like everybody else in the mall is scared, because I remember I go hit up my partner Red Tone. I said, nigga, let's go get at these niggas. He was kind of like nervous. Hey, I ain't fucking with them niggas. He said something and shit, but nobody really wanted to get these niggas to business and shit. We were probably about 10 deep in the mall, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, niggas was kind of scared, a little bit, to be on some real shit. So I look at MB, I'm like, we sitting on that bench, I'm saying, these niggas just mean bugs, let's go get at these motherfuckers. MB, he was kind of nervous and shit. MB, if you hear this, you know what I'm saying, you know you was kind of nervous, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I was nervous too, but I wasn't finna let that fly. You know what I'm saying? And so these niggas mean mugged us and shit and walked into the game. And so, and B got up with me, you know what I'm saying? I said, nigga, let's go hit these niggas up, nigga, fuck that shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And so we get up, you know what I'm saying? We walked into the game room. Now, you know what I'm saying? As they was walking by, they was carrying some bags, like they went to Foot Locker and bought some shoes or whatever, whatnot. So when we walked in the game room, they, you know what I'm saying, when you first walked in, it was like a Centipede game or something. So they were on there playing Centipede. The big dude, he was playing Centipede, and the two taller dudes was on the side of him and shit. And so I walked up to him and shit, and he was holding a bag or something. Or he's getting ready to play Centipede. I don't know if he was playing, just getting ready to play. But anyway, he was holding a shoe bag. You know what I'm saying? I said, what's up, homie? You know what I'm saying? Y'all walking around mean mugging. What's up, homie? You know what I'm saying? And he's like, what? I said, what the fuck are you talking about? Then he turned around and told his partner to hold my motherfucking shoes. As soon as he said that, pow, I got off on his ass. Bing, 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 and I started getting him. Bing, 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 bing. I started getting him and shit, but, it seemed like it wasn't phased. But the nigga picked me up and threw me into the big grab game. The shit where you go grab the balls and the teddy bears. Big hand, the little grab game and shit. Threw me into that motherfucker. Shook that whole motherfucker. Boom. I'm like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? So he on me. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't really doing nothing. He just trying to, kind of like trying to subdue me and shit. But I'm on him, beeping, and I'm binging him and shit. And I'm yelling, "Man, somebody get this motherfucker off me!" But it was chaos going on. I didn't know the other two dudes was getting dealt with. You know what I'm saying? So mind me, it was just MB. I don't know where all my partners came in at. You know what I'm saying? My cousin Nick was there. I think Cliff was there. I think Philip was there. If you remember this shit, Philip, you know what I'm saying? I forgot who was all in the mall. My Uncle Tony Hodge was there. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know what I'm saying? I'm over wrestling with somebody come, you know what I'm saying, and bing him off me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm giving it to now. I'm back giving it to him. And then I see my other dudes giving it to these other motherfuckers. They beating the shit out this motherfucker. And so I rush over there to help my cousin Nick. You know what I'm saying? I remember I had some lotto shoes on. A nigga threw me up out my lottos. I hit the game, you know what I'm saying, the little grab game. My lotto shoes came out. I remember the lottos and shit. Motherfuckers doing lottos back in the day. My lotto shoe came out. So I'm looking at my cousin Nick, you know what I'm saying? He on the bottom and shit, you know what I'm saying? He on the bottom and shit. And dudes on top, I remember Nick like had this nigga's ears and shit or some shit. You know, so nigga trying to give it to Nick. And so I think my partner MB, he picked up my motherfucking lotto and just beat this nigga with my lotto shoe. Nigga, we was giving it to their ass, man. We tore their ass up in that motherfucking up in Tilt in that game room, man. A couple of games got knocked over. We rocked that whole game room. And then I heard somebody later say they was in Burger King next door. They said it felt like an earthquake was going off, man, because we was in that motherfucker rocking that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And you know, no bad intentions or, you know what I'm saying? I'm not dissing the Samoans, and I love the Samoan culture and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? One of my girlfriends used to be Samoan. And but you know, this is the story and shit, because I ain't never heard nobody handle no motherfucking Samoans, really. You know what I'm saying? But we handled them motherfuckers that day. I forgot where they was from. We handled them that day, you know. And you know, I remember the security came. They got everybody, right? And so they was started locking us up, started arresting us, but they didn't handcuff the Samoans. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I remember they handcuffed, took all my boys with. And this is a true story, man. I remember all them security guards surrounded me. It's about 5-10 security guards surrounding me and shit, like, you know what I'm saying, to kind of like closing in to kind of catch me. And I'm, you know, this is fresh after the fight, so I'm like, my adrenaline's going and shit. I'm like, nigga, the fuck? You know what I'm saying? They surrounded me. I'm like, don't fucking touch me. And, you know, they were getting close at first. When I said that, the motherfucker spread it like the Red Sea. And that let me walk out that door. And my dad stayed on Elma Loop. You know what I'm saying? Back before the houses and shit, in the back of the mall. Back before the houses and shit, it was a wall. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the parking lot of the mall, and the other side of the wall was this field, and far over some houses. I ran down the mall parking lot, jumped that fucking I think that concrete partition fence type of thing, and shit, ran to my daddy's house and shit. But everybody else went to juvenile hall and jail and shit. They got out later and shit, yeah. But that was my day, you know, dealing with them Samoans in the mall that day, man. And yeah, man, we handled them that day, man. But you know, like I said, it ain't never easy handling those Samoans, man. If y'all from California, anywhere y'all ever dealt with Samoans, y'all know them motherfuckers is huge and them motherfuckers hard to deal with them motherfuckers. But yeah, we handled them that day. That's my story, y'all. Hey, if you like the content, hit that notification bell so you can be uploaded on the new joints. And hit the thumbs up. You know, you subscribe to me, I'll subscribe to you. That's how it works.